If you like this edition and you want to know more about the topic and understand it in detail, head on to pallavisehgal.com to see the full video on the topic. Today, we wanted to share with you the luxury consumer revolt and when exclusivity becomes exclusion. Now, we turn to the most critical perspective of all, the luxury consumer's voice. What emerges is a story of widespread disillusionment that explains why strategic approaches are succeeding or failing, and it also reveals the true cost of luxury's recent missteps. Let's start with the great luxury exodus, a market in reverse. The numbers are telling a sobering story of the consumer rejection. 50 million luxury consumers exited the market between 2022 and 2024. European luxury prices rose approximately 52% since 2019. Brand markups often reach 8 to 12 times the production cost, and online engagement has plummeted to 40% of the 2022 levels. This is not just economic cyclicity, it's consumer rebellion against an industry that has lost touch with its foundational promise. This brings us to the aspirational abandonment. The first wave of departures came from aspirational shoppers who found themselves priced out of the dreams they once considered achievable. These were the customers who saved for special purchases, who viewed luxury as attainable goals rather than casual acquisitions. So, what we have observed is that the exclusivity principle that made luxury desirable at a point of time has led to the exclusion practices that is now making it repellent. And this brings us to the greedflation backlash. Now, industry insiders do acknowledge that beyond the macro challenges, luxury faces self-inflicted wounds from aggressive pricing strategies. Now, these pricing strategies, which consumers have perceived as pure greed rather than value enhancement. Let's also discuss the digital disruption of exclusivity, the social media double-edged impact. The internet fundamentally altered luxury scarcity narrative, and this brings us to the authenticity crisis. Social media has exposed gaps between the luxury narratives and the reality. Let's now turn our attention to the alternative status symbols which are emerging, the beyond material luxury. Consumer behavior is revealing fundamental shifts in the status signaling. We are seeing experiential wealth, which is connected to travel, education, meaningful experiences. The material luxury is no longer monopolizing the status expression, creating competitive pressures from entirely different categories. Let's talk about the strategic validation through the consumer lens. Why focused luxury is succeeding. Consumer sentiment is validating our analysis of successful focused strategies. Why the confused middle is failing. Consumer rejection explains struggling brand challenges, pricing without corresponding value enhancement. This is where we have seen the American brands gain ground. We are seeing the consumer behavior that is supporting the American luxury success. The value conscious positioning that resonates with price aware customers. The accessible luxury experience without the pretentious barriers. The consistent brand promise across all price points. And finally, youth focused strategies that align with emerging consumer values. Now, let's turn our attention to consumer alternatives and the market fragmentation that has occurred. Where has the spending migrated? Disillusioned luxury consumers didn't stop spending, they just redirected their priorities. Vintage luxury, wherein authentic pieces are available at reasonable prices. But we are also observing a counterfeit comfort zone, wherein many consumers are now embracing the dupe culture without shame. We are observing this because of high quality replicas that satisfy aesthetic desires. So, given all this, what are the implications for the luxury's future? What we are seeing is that the road back requires humility. Rebuilding consumer trust is going to be demanding acknowledgement that consumer relationships were damaged, value restoration through genuine product and experience improvements, the price justification through transparent quality and craftsmanship, and cultural sensitivity to new consumer values and priorities. So, when we talk about the new luxury landscape, we are seeing a consumer driven segmentation. The market is reshaping around the consumer psychology rather than brand legacy. From the focused authenticity of Hermes and Bruno Cucinelli, which is succeeding because it respects consumer intelligence, to accessible quality of the American brands, which is winning because it offers genuine value. To the confused positioning of the struggling European houses, which is failing because it satisfies neither authentic luxury nor accessible premium needs. The luxury industry's next chapter is going to be written by the brands that remember luxury exists to serve consumers and not exploit them. We hope that you've enjoyed the preview edition of this topic. If you like this edition and you want to know more about the topic and understand it in detail, head on to pallavisehgal.com to see the full video on the topic.